And I also run the Weekend Sewing Club, which is a monthly PDF membership in which you get a PDF pattern every month and lots of help and guidance to make it, plus loads of inspiration from a team of vloggers that will help inspire you to make the patterns your own way. But that's enough about my business. This vlog is more about what I sew, why I sew. Obviously, most of my sewing is done for my business, but I never sew anything that I don't love. And that's where I get to combine my love of sewing, my love of pattern making, and I get to make beautiful clothes for my wardrobe. So I'm so glad that you've joined me for this vlog, which I'm hoping will be the first of many. I plan to bring you a vlog at least once a month. And in this month's vlog, I'm going to be showing you a package of fabric that I've just got from one of my favourite suppliers and telling you my plans for what I'm going to be making with it. So I've just got a big parcel of fabric through from Northern Monkey Makes, mostly jersey. There's a couple of wovens in there as well. So let's take a look at what I've bought. So I've mostly bought these fabrics for my Weekend Sewing Club projects, and we've got a few for the October make and a few for the November make. So first of all, we've got the November make, which is a sweatshirt, and I've got this fantastic printed Christmas sweatshirt fabric, French terry, and it really looks like it's a true knit, but it's actually completely flat. So it's just a print on top, and yeah, I'm really impressed with this. It looks really effective. It's got a lovely brushed inside, so it's a brushed back rather than a loop back. And it's quite lightweight, so I think it'll actually be really nice as like an indoor jumper for like Christmas jumper parties. And then I've got the matching rib as well. Now on Northern Monkey Makes website, they suggest certain ribs, certain rib colours. And yeah, I've just gone for this kind of 1x1 rib, and yeah, I think that's going to make a really nice combination. So that one's going to be for me. And then as well as that, I've got the green version. Make sure the Christmas trees are the right way up. Actually, I think I've got 2 meters of this because they had more of this and it was cheaper as well. This was on offer. So it'll probably be one of these. This is also printed, but it looks really like a true knit. It's amazing. So yeah, one of these for Matt, because the Sweater Weather Pullover, which is the November pattern, is a unisex pattern as well. So I can make one for Matt, and then I'm going to scale it down and make a mini version as well, so they can be matchy, and that would be really cute. And then I've got a matching navy rib. Again, they suggested the match, and I think it's pretty good. Yeah, pretty spot on. I've got that to go with this. And then on Edith's, I've got a red. I just thought it might be a bit cool to kind of have a bit more of a jazzy kind of combination for Edith, just brighten it up a bit. So that is Christmas getting started already. Got to get started early in the craft world. And then what else have I got? I have got, oh, this is nice. So this is for this weekend's make. So this month's make, which is the Sundown Cover-up, but it can be made in woven, as I'm wearing. This is like a pre-quilted fabric. So it can be made in a woven or it can be made in a knit. And I've already made one in a knit and it's so snuggly and I've been wearing it so much. And then I've got this absolutely gorgeous, really super soft, snuggly leopard print fabric, and it is fleece backed, really super soft and snuggly, and that's just going to make the best cardigan jacket. I did buy some rib to go with it, which I might use, so I might do like a band of rib down the front like this, so this is a separate panel. I might make the front bands and the back neck band in the rib, but I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have a look and see what works. I think actually it might be nice just all in this, and I've got enough to make it all in this one as well, so we will see. And then, as well as that, I have got some cotton linen, which I've got the green in this. I've made a simple top in the green cotton linen, and yeah, it's just a really lovely weight. It washes really well. It's perfect for like summer, like cooler summer, I would say, because it's like, it's not thick, but it's also not super thin. And yeah, I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm going to make some of the Sashay Culottes for the October pattern for the Weekend Sewing Club. I was expecting it to be a little bit darker, so it's maybe not so suitable for the time of the year that I'm thinking, but we'll see. Might be able to make a long version of the culottes maybe out of it. We'll see how much I've got. Now, this was I seem to have lots of pink, lots and lots of pink. So I bought this, which is a tubular rib. Now, tubular rib can be a bit confusing because it's basically knitted in a tube. So you end up with like, yeah, basically like a tube. And in order to get the full use of it, do you see how you've got this kind of mismatched like join here? You cut straight down there, and then you'll be able to use the whole width of it. And I'm hoping that I've got enough. I think I have. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've definitely got enough there to make, so I think I've got about 2 meters there, to make a tube skirt. And I'm hoping that I'll have enough to make like a little tank top to go with that as well, which may end up being one of the Weekend Sewing Club patterns. And to go with that, I've got the rib as well. So that would finish off, bind the edges, a little V-neck on a tank top, and it'll also do the waistband on this potentially. So yeah, I think that's a reasonable match. I think I'm quite happy with that. I thought oh yes, no, I have ordered some red. Have a look, where's it gone? Where's it gone? You'd think a bright red piece of fabric would be easy to find. Yeah, so I was thinking maybe I'd do the rib in this red because again, it does match quite nicely. So yeah, undecided on that just yet. But because they didn't have quite enough of this, because I ordered 3 meters, not 2 meters, I think they had like 2.3 or something like that. They also sent me some of this blue version, which actually, now I've got it, I really like. I think it's really cute. So a little tank top in that, or like I could make a knee length skirt, but I'm not sure about this all over my bottom half. It's quite a busy print, but I think a little tank top, or maybe like a little t-shirt would be quite cute with a little polo neck. I do have a t-shirt pattern coming out, hopefully. It's always a hopefully. Later on in, I think, November, that's what we're aiming for. So yeah, that could be a cute little version. And then finally, now this hasn't really worked out how I planned it, so we'll see. I'm not sure what to do about this. Just have an idea. Yes, that could work. Right, so this pink sweatshirt fabric is for a plain sweater weather sweatshirt. This rib is for the cuffs. These on camera look quite similar. Off camera, and if I just get it in the right kind of light like that, they're not the same. They're not matching. So I'm not that happy with that, which is a bit of a shame. However, what I'm wondering is I could do a contrast. So I could do the red, which I quite like. I think that's really cute, especially seeing as this is going to be a sweater weather jumper with removable embellishments. So I'm going to be making a string of fairy lights that you can then pin on, and you can remove them so it becomes just like a normal sweater because, you know, Christmas jumpers, we wear them for like, what, 1 month a year, and our clothes should really be a bit more hard wearing than that, I think. I think they should work harder in our wardrobes. So this is going to be a sweatshirt that you can then make Christmassy rather than it being a Christmas sweatshirt. So yeah, I could pair that, or I could pair some of this with it, which actually is exactly the right match. So I could do that as the rib cuffs and the bands and everything. Or I could do this, because of course I've got this fabric as well. Or I've got this as well. And actually, you know what? This rib is an exact match. So although it's not the 2x2 rib that I really like, that has this kind of like really obvious rib texture to it, which actually would probably go quite well with this. Yeah, it'll go well. This is just a 1x1 rib, and this goes really well with this. So I think, despite them being slightly different shades of pink, I think it's all going to work, and I'm going to be very pink. Maybe pink is my colour of the season. I didn't realise it. I don't know about you, but do you find that you are drawn to a certain colour each season? It happens like without me even knowing it's happening, and then all of a sudden my wardrobe is like full of, like, for instance, one year it was ochre, and I just had everything in ochre, mustard. One year it was teal. I think last year actually it was, everything was heading towards teal. I didn't do much making last winter, but most of the things that I made were either like maroon or teal. And then this year it appears to be pink. And I'm just going to confirm that with some more pink fabric that I've bought. And this was in the sale. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm so tempted to get this in another colour if they do it, because it is thick. Like, it is thick and heavy, and like, can you call a fabric unctuous? But that's what it is. It is just, oh, it's gorgeous. It's so soft. I think it's probably got polyester in. That's probably why it's a bit soft. But it feels cool, so I think it's probably got viscose in. This is quite a fun game, actually, guess the composition. It's definitely got some elastane in. I think it's got viscose because it feels cool, but it feels really, really soft and snuggly, so it's probably got polyester in as well. I'm going to go with 72% viscose. What does that leave me with? 18% polyester, and the rest, what would that be, 10%? Is that right, Matt? Is that correct maths? I think that's correct maths. Like a 10% elastane or something like that. It actually feels like it's got about, it's got quite a lot of stretch to it in return. Look at that return. So yeah, it's got a good stretch, good return. Yeah, I'm gonna see if that is correct. And yeah, fun little game. Maybe that's something we can play every time. So yeah, all in all, lots of super snuggly fabrics for some really lovely winter makes. I don't know about you, but I am not coping well with the sudden change in the weather. I've got a sore throat, I've got a cold, I'm generally just feeling so I'm really hoping that having these lovely snuggly fabrics and these garments in my wardrobe will help me to cope with the winter. Do let me know what you are planning to make. If you are part of the Weekend Sewing Club, I would love to hear how you're planning to make the Weekend Sewing Club patterns for October and November. And if you're joining me for the live on Saturday, I would love to see your Sundown Cover-up fabrics, whether you're going cozy or whether you're going more woven and more like late summer. Let's try and pretend it is still summer. So I hope that you've enjoyed me showing you everything that I bought and discussing my plans for what I'm going to make out of it. Now, I'm getting involved with the Sew Sorted challenge this week. And that's by Yvette from Stash Hub, and it couldn't have come at a better time with me having just, you know, added a lot more fabric to my stash. At the moment I have fabrics that I plan to make soon here and fabrics that I plan to make at some stage out there. This is about, I don't know, like 1/20th of what I have. I need to seriously sort my stash. So a Vets challenge, a Stash Hub challenge couldn't have come at a better time. And that's what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. I'm going to be diving into that and I'm going to be sorting my stash. So yeah, if you're getting involved with that, maybe I'll see you over in the forums and yeah, enjoy sorting your stash. I hope you've enjoyed this first new style vlog from me. If you have, please like and subscribe. I would love to do more of these types of vlogs and share a bit with you about my making process, both making patterns and the garments that I'm planning to make as well. Join me again next time when I'll show you what I've made and I'll share my plans for what I'm going to be making next. And hopefully I'll be able to show you a wonderfully sorted stash as well. Until then, happy sewing!